All right, welcome to NFL draft analysis for the Tennessee Titans and their 2025 draft class. We are on pick 7, so you got to catch up if you haven't watched the previous videos. We are on pick 167 of the entire draft, round 5. The Tennessee Titans selected Jackson Slater out of Sacramento State as an interior offensive lineman. Um, for those that don't know who I am, here's my quick intro that I do in every video because I'm going to treat this as if this is your first time viewing one of my videos. Quickly, I am a PFF certified data analyst. I have some history on college front offices, specifically in the recruiting office. Um, had offers, and I don't know why I always add this, but I think it's significant. Just kind of tells where my values are. Definitely had some offers to go elsewhere in bigger positions, but I am a family man and enjoy actually raising my children. It has been a blessing for me. But I do this. I've been doing this for about a decade, keeping accountability, evolving the process of evaluation. I guess my end goal is to. I used to believe in the cream rises to the top analogy, but if the audience that is digesting my content is lactose intolerant, I guess then I need to pivot my angle per se. But let's get down to the pick. Jackson Slater, interior offensive lineman. He has good intangibles. Love his interviews. Strong, athletic. He has center traits, and what I mean by that is the guy can definitely win in the phone booth, win in the vacuum. He has interior offensive lineman versatility, meaning that he can also play guard. Pass blocking is his strength. He's a little raw in the run game. He had an injury where he missed the last 3 games last year. I think his role right now is center three. His main competition is Corey Levin, so if he can beat out Corey Levin, he'll back up Lloyd Cushenberry, in my opinion. I do see a path to where he may be a reserve guard behind, Kevin Zeitler or Peter Skoronsky, maybe. Um, he also has some competition with other free agents that were signed during the offseason. Um, so, but I think center is a clear path where he only has to beat out one player. So, and if he doesn't do that, I think he's a practice squad guy, along with other guys like, Gunnar Helm is right at the fringe of practice squad. Um, I don't think Chimray DK is going to the practice squad. If he goes, someone's going to sign him. Um, and I think that's really it. If Oladejo falls off a cliff, like his development just stalls, he may be a practice squad guy. But I think that because the Titans are so thin, they may sign a guy, but I think that they're so thin that Oladejo is probably going to be, in that 46 or starting 53. But Jackson Slater is a guy that he has one guy to beat, and that's Corey Levin. If he can compete with him, beat him, he's going to be the backup behind Lloyd Cushenberry, and then that puts Cushenberry in the hot seat because if he doesn't perform, then the Titans can easily just pivot to Jackson Slater for a reduced cost. And we got to also look at that Cushenberry contract to see if it's even feasible. So definitely think I like the pick, like the value. Obviously, for those that don't know, I share what I would have done in a live fashion uh, NFL draft because as the Titans are picking, I'm going live and I'm picking my player as well. So definitely probably would have targeted this position or this role a little earlier, but Jackson Slater is when you look at a smaller school, he is probably the creme de la creme of a small school situation. He held his own at Senior Bowl when the competition is at its thickest, and I think it's a good signing. And he has a clear path to start within the next year or so. So solid signing overall. Like I said, the Titans have a theme. They're going with athletes. They're going with workable traits. They're going with great personalities. Yes, it is situation dependent. Yes, it's coaching and development dependent. but these guys have high floors. The retention rate from this draft should be high. A lot of the other guys, obviously, skill positions have special teams value, but I like the pick personally. I like the person for what he's being asked to do. Solid selection.